bit later anyway.
Okay.
Yeah.
And so it popped up and said, we're live.
We're live.
We're live.
Hello.
Ready?
Hi.
Hello.
So Cheri and I are in Mesa, Arizona with Jean from the attic and Jeannine from Acorns and Threads. We're here for our summer school. Kerilynn's attending obviously via the virtual world from Australia. Janice couldn't attend virtually because she's at someone's 90th birthday party, not hers. Right. It was very clear, not hers.
Not her. Okay.
So what time of day is it there in Australia?
It's 8:45 Monday morning.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow.
Wow.
So you've
we're
been up for a little while?
17 hours behind ahead of you.
Oh,
Yes.
okay.
Because Bren was just in the shop a little while ago and he said something about 14 hours, but he must be thinking of the East Coast or something.
Yeah, different opposite coasts. What's the difference in time zones in Australia? Do you know? I know.
No difference throughout Australia at the moment. In
Oh,
October,
okay.
we have daylight savings, but unless you're in Perth and South Australia, which are on the other side, they're 3 hours difference.
Okay.
Okay, well
Yeah,
that would
I'm
be
right down the bottom.
okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
So 17 hours is according to Mr. Google. That's the time difference.
And he's always right. He's always right.
We like
I
Mr.
Absolutely.
I had someone recently, one of my laser groups referred to it as the Google.
The Google.
Did you ask the Google? And I'm like,
The Google.
kind of made me think of like the Wizard of Oz.
Just-
You know, and behind the curtain, the Google is behind the curtain.
Yes.
It's very strange. The Google. Yeah.
Yeah.
So how many people do you have stitching Hannah?
Last count, I think, was about 80 from that have bought her from myself. Yeah.
Excellent.
But
Okay.
I'm sure there's more.
Oh yeah.
Have you had anybody do stitching in the shop at all?
Not at the moment, no. Haven't got any room at the minute.
Okay.
I need a bigger shop.
That'll do it every time.
Yeah, let us know when
Yeah.
that happens.
Yeah, I will.
Do you know how many people you've got
I have
stitching?
no idea.
No,
But quite a lot.
if the other ladies would know, since I'm the Saturday girl,
Oh.
I don't know. But
And I haven't been involved in it. My staff has handled it.
Yeah.
I really,
Your brain's been occupied elsewhere.
yeah.
you've been planning for one event after the next event, and now you're getting ready
For
for
another one.
Autumn Abundance in
Yeah.
November. So
Oh,
yes,
well.
And then Sampler Symposium in January.
yes.
It's a never-ending string of lovely events.
It's fun.
Yeah.
But she's like, I'm really
She's-
ready for bed.
She's ready for a nap now. The recliner and a nap.
Oh, man.
Okay, the recliner, a glass of wine, and then a
There
nap.
you go.
There you go. Got the right order.
How many people do you know how many people you've got?
Not a lot, but people are stitching it.
Oh,
so
okay.
That's a good.
I just
Awesome.
love it.
Mhm.
I see it
Yeah.
stitched on Facebook or something, or Instagram.
Yes.
Oh my gosh, it
Mhm.
just makes my heart
Mhm.
pitter patter. I want to do it. It's so beautiful.
Yeah, there was so many great motifs in it.
Oh,
And I saw
Yes.
a couple this weekend. I saw one particularly this weekend, and now I really want to start it.
really?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Well, we really want you to.
Mhm. I do.
I have a
found some
personal
fabric
investment
here.
there.
Well, and
I've
you do-
started it. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
How far are you on yours?
I'm up to date. I've done I
Awesome.
started late. I did June and July together, and then I've done August, so
Awesome.
Wow.
Teacher's
try
pet.
and keep up.
Yeah. She's my best friend now. Yeah, I have I did get my August stitching assignment done. So I'm gonna slide that up here. There she is. And
Beautiful.
if you notice that most of the motifs repeated themselves from the first month.
Yeah.
So that was
Made it a lot easier.
yeah, made it a little
Yeah.
easier, and that was really so that was nice. We had
Isn't it pretty?
a couple of requests, personal requests, to understand over one better. and stitching over one and how to read that. So a few minutes ago, Cathe and I sat down and did a recorded video on how to read. I'm going to pull this up here. How to read these over one motifs. This little bird here is over one, and all of this is over one, and all the lettering is over
There's
one.
a lot of over
There's
one.
a lot of over one. So
Hannah liked over one.
in order to help with that, instead of trying to teach that while we're doing the live, we did a recorded video. It will be posted to Hannah Count. Have you posted it yet?
No,
Cathe? Okay.
I'll either post it tonight or tomorrow.
She's got to do a little bit of editing.
Yeah.
But it will be posted then in the next day or two. And it is a much more in-depth how to read the over one pattern, how to stitch it, and a couple little tips that make it easier.
And then there's also the PDFs that are in the files tab.
Yes.
That I did of the stitch diagrams for both linen and for attempting to do over one on Ada,
Right.
which you can do, but it's a challenge.
Well, and if you're
Sharp needle. Persistence.
Yeah. And if you're still struggling, you're welcome to message me, or you're welcome to contact one of our amazing LNS that are sponsoring this stitch along, and one of our lovely ladies or their associates.
We'll refer you to Cheri.
We'll refer you back to me, so just message me.
Yeah, or just post a comment in the Facebook group and one of us can answer it. So
Yeah.
I think the trick for over one to remember is the tension actually is more important on over one than it is on over two. You've got more threads over two to balance how tightly you're pulling your thread. With
Right.
over one, it's a lot easier to pull it tighter and have it slip.
Yep.
So just kind of being a bit more cognizant of it, I think helps a lot.
Well, and one thing I did not mention in the video that I do want to mention quickly so that you have this information. If you've done an over one stitch and you've done one of the arms and it buries itself in the fibers of your linen, don't panic. Just stitch it again. Don't try to take it out.
Yeah.
Don't backtrack. Just stitch it again and it will stay on the surface. It won't look too thick because that other thread has kind of worked itself into the total weave of your linen. But then it will stay on the surface. You'll have a beautiful stitch. So don't panic. Don't stress it. Just do that little stitch again and keep on going.
Good, that's what I've done.
Tip.
Woohoo!
You just kept on going?
Yep.
Yep. Just do that little stitch again and keep on going.
Sometimes I don't notice until I'm down further, and then I come back. And go
I've done
over
that.
And
Mhm.
keep going.
Yes. And it doesn't look any thicker, does it?
No.
Because again, that
Mhm.
little stray thread has buried itself into the weave. So yeah. So
I was just
that's
looking
my
to see if
tips
we
and
had any
tricks.
questions. We didn't have any questions yet, so I think we're good.
I think we are.
Yeah.
This isn't going to be a long video because again, we're all a little brain fried after an amazing weekend. And it's early for Kerilynn and it's hard to think when you're just getting going in the morning. I get that. I wanted to give
up for 3
She, I
hours.
was gonna
Oh,
say
well.
she looks way more alert than we do.
Yes.
I want to give each of the shop owners, and I will do this for Jean since I work for Jean, but I want to give each of the shop owners a chance to maybe tell you about something to go on their websites and look for, or something that's going on in their shop. So Kerilynn, what could somebody go online and look for or call you to say, hey, this is great in your shop. What's going on?
Well, got a few things coming up. So I have registration opening for a retreat with Brendan and Karen from Fox and Rabbit.
Oh, wonderful.
So registration will be opening on October the 1st for that. The retreat's not till next year, but we're giving people plenty of time to get organised. There will be something special happening towards the end of the year for the shop. So you just going to have to keep your eyes open. Just have to keep your eyes peeled.
Stay tuned.
Yeah.
And if you're wondering, Kerilynn is with Stitch in Time out of Australia. If you couldn't tell that with her accent. She's from Australia. She's with Stitch in Time. So go online, take a look for that, and join them. Cathe, what
Thank
about
you.
you?
I just added a couple of new colors of acrylic to the scissor cases that I make with my
Oh,
laser.
fun.
I added a red pearl and a purple pearl.
Ooh,
Ooh.
pretty
You know,
colors.
dark purple, dark red. They seem to be a hit with people. So
Oh, good.
that's kind of the new thing.
Well, and is that the red that I bought, the little needle case?
It's
Same
actually
red?
it's a different red than that.
different
one.
red than that? Oh, 'cause that was
it's
a
a more
beautiful
of
red.
a cherry red.
Okay,
Yeah.
awesome. All right, Miss Jeannine, what's going on?
Well, registration will be closing the end of January for 2 classes I have. The Zoom,
You mean the end of
Option.
August?
what did I say?
January.
Oh, August.
End of August. Soon.
Yeah.
Soon. Not months from now. Soon. Yeah, try
Oh,
again.
yes, I did know. All right. Registration will be closing the end of this month, whichever it is, for 2 classes. One, the Zoom part of our Pacific Northwest Stitch Summit. There's still some spaces in that. And then also for our Mighty Oak class with Erica Michaels and Michelle Inc. We'll be doing a class the end of October. So that one is in person, and registration will be closing the end of this month, which I believe is actually August.
Awesome. That sounds
Thanks.
fun. Here at the attic, we have had the privilege of a new line of hand-dyed linens by Mason Linen. And we receive, most of the time, her linens are sent to us in color runs. In other words, button box, which is this color, this is button box color dark, normally is packaged in a package of 4 quarters, and it would be light, medium, dark, and dark. And these are just new on the market.
They premiered at the weekend.
Here
At
yes.
the attic this last weekend.
And they're amazing.
And this
they're
is all
beautiful.
that's left.
This is, well, there's a few more than this, but these are the thread counts. But what we have left is this color, which is button box dark. But you can get them in quarters instead of having to buy all 4 pieces, because normally that's how they come. And we have 36 count, 40 count, and 46 count. And they are $37 for a quarter. And they're really lovely
Really pretty
linens. The base is your Zweigart, which is what a lot of the bases are, but the hand is lovely on them. So if this is a color you would love, or you want to try the new Mason Linen line, ooh, that's a good, I like that. I like the sound of that.
Mason Linen line.
The Mason Linen line. Give us a call at the attic or email us at samplers@atticneedlework.com. Thank you. So anyway, anything else?
And then when does registration start for Sampler Symposium?
When I get the prices worked out.
So
Okay.
maybe in October, maybe in September sometime.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. So keep an eye out for the
January event.
for the January event, and keep an eye out for the newsletter, because that's where that gets posted.
The faculty will be Nicola Parkman, Kathleen Littleton, Vicki and Megan Jennett of Needlework Press, Katie Strachan, and Mary Cox.
Oh, what? And I'm so excited.
That'll be great.
Yeah. I'll be signing up for that one as long as I can get in. We'll see.
We'll see.
Push that button.
It's always a crapshoot. You don't know. You push the button and first come, first serve. But that's how it works. And anyway, they're
actually, the
amazing.
exciting thing about summer school this year was there were like 60 or 70 new people
Oh yeah.
who had not previously attended a summer
Wow.
school. Amazing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was great.
Yeah, when they got
Nice.
us to leave the room to take a picture, it was like half the room was gone.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was nice. And they all had such a great time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A-
But that's
a
the
wonderful
reason Jean
event.
does it the way she does it, so that new people get
Yeah.
a chance to come and experience.
Well, new people to events, new people sometimes new to stitching, where
right.
they've never been to any
It
event
was so
before.
fun because there was a young lady, Hillary, sitting at our table with her mother, and she was excited she hadn't even heard of 56 count. till she
She's a
came
new
to the attic.
stitcher. New
Yeah.
A new
Yeah.
stitcher, and she bought some 56 count on one of our breaks. And she went over to the shop and bought some and came back and started stitching on it right away. And I was away, and she just thought I was stitching on it over one on 56 count. So that's what she started doing.
Oh my gosh.
Full cross stitches.
Yeah.
She said,
That's
this,
amazing.
this doesn't look like jeans.
I love it.
And so they picked up mine because I left it there on the table. I said, "Oh, it's not like jeans." Oh,
Yeah,
So I-
Hey.
that's when we started having the conversation about Maureen Appleton.
yes.
Yeah.
And then she said, "But I'm going to keep on going. I can do this."
Because she was loving it.
Yeah.
Hey, go big or go home, guys.
Well, she's
No,
31.
go small or go home.
Or go, yeah, go
Go
tiny.
small. Go super
Yes.
tiny or go home.
Yes, go tiny or go home. Absolutely.
Well, we wish you could have been with us.
Yeah.
Me too. Me too. It's on my
Well,
bucket
maybe,
list.
hopefully at a future date, we'll actually all be in the same room at the same time.
That would be great.
That would be
Oh, what a
lovely.
treat that would be.
That would be great.
I'd love
Yeah.
to come and visit your shop.
Yes.
Oh yes, I'd like you to come visit too.
I'm
I
all
lo-
over that idea. Let's go, Jean.
Yeah, I love how you all are like, they just, y'all think nothing of taking a huge,
It's just a
long-
short plane ride.
a short plane.
Just a short one.
It's just across the pond.
I wish that
The side
I
pond.
really would
You
like
know,
Just a hop.
our
Just get
Nashville
some-
trip was
another-
it was only 37 hours. That's
That's
no
all.
problem.
Oh my
37
gosh.
hours.
That just makes me tired thinking about it.
Yeah.
Why did it end up being 37 hours?
Well, that was a little bit of a rigmarole trip. It doesn't normally take that long, I'm pretty sure. So
Well, I was going to say, I was in Australia about 25 years ago, and I think from San Francisco to Melbourne was like maybe 18. I mean,
Yeah.
it's still a really, really long flight.
Yeah.
But it
yeah,
was.
depends
it
where
was-
you're flying to and from. But
Yeah. Yeah.
around 6 to 16, 17 hours
Wow.
is your main flight.
Still exhausting.
It's when you
to
use
think
it's
about.
when you use those bonus points or whatever however you can to upgrade.
Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So anything
Sounds
else?
like you've had a wonderful weekend. So
Oh,
Yeah.
it's been
It was
amazing.
great fun.
and Fox and Rabbit were here
Yes.
yes, yeah,
for the weekend. So that was fun.
lucky them.
They were.
Yeah,
Anything anybody wants to add? No.
No,
Okay.
It's just great to see everybody's progress on Hannah, and
yeah.
it's not a race. Stitch at your
Nope.
own pace.
And that's
Yeah.
the reason we're doing this one over 15 months to begin with, because
So I could still start and catch up.
Yes.
absolutely could.
You could.
Absolutely.
August was really easy. I found August. I had that done within a couple of days. So if anyone wants to jump in now and catch up, it's a good month to actually jump in
Okay.
and start your project, so you can catch up.
Absolutely.
When we get to the middle of the diamond section, that's going to be a little bit trickier. But if you can start,
So
this month would be good.
Yeah.
good.
Well, and that starts you on the right-hand side, which is where you like to start anyway.
Yes.
And you could work back the other
Yeah.
way.
Oh, yeah, you
Yeah.
could easily.
All right.
You
Well,
could.
folks, we promised this wasn't going to be a long video, partly because we're all white. and that's the reason we did the separate video for the overrun, so that we could meet those needs. But then it was lovely to sit and chat.
Thank you, Kerilynn.
Yeah.
Yeah, thanks for joining
Thank
us.
you.
Thank you. You go home and have a good rest now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you, everybody. Thanks for joining us, and thanks for supporting all of these shops. It is hugely appreciated
Yes.
that you do that. It makes a difference. And we'll see you next month.
Bye.
everybody.
See you later.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.